going on, guys? Welcome back to Doug Mo Knows. We're going to do this one take only, because I just got some things I want to say really quickly. I've been trying to get this video out for a while, but things are sort of moving so fast and I'm just trying to get my head around it. But want to go over what Doug Mo knows about Black Lives Matter and George Floyd as it stands right now. It's gotten out of control. So recently the body cam footage from the police was released. Basically shows when it comes down to it, I'm not a big enough channel on YouTube to probably, get banned for saying this yet, but it was quite clearly on something. It doesn't excuse maybe that cop that dealt with that situation didn't have the mentality, to be in that job. But ultimately, if you watch, you can go and find that body cam footage for yourself. He is smacked out of his mind. As soon as the cop gets there, he's drawn his gun on him because he's not showing his hands in the car. He's completely erratic, saying, don't shoot me. I've been shot in a situation like this before. Well, if you've been shot in a situation like that before, then, fucking do as you're told, so it doesn't happen again. They get him out of the car then. There's two other people in the car, by the way, who complied with the directions of the officers. They went and sort of stood out of the way, didn't make a nuisance of themselves. They're both still alive. Again, doesn't excuse the loss of his life, but the way half of America's burning now in this guy's name because he was completely innocent and he was just a good man and got killed because he was black. That's absolute horseshit. Anyway, if you're buying into that, you're just being played. Do some more research. So anyway, they get him out of the car. He is screaming, he can't breathe, when the police aren't even touching him. I don't know if that's because he was full of fentanyl and cocaine and drunk, because that might have done it. But anyway, then they're trying to put him in the police car. Honestly, if you watch the footage, the police are being pretty reasonable. He's saying, don't put me in the car, I can't breathe, I'm claustrophobic. Then he's saying, will someone sit in here with me? And they say, yeah, we'll sit in there with you, just get in. He just never at any point complies with any of their directions. They trying to put him in one door, then one of the policemen has to go around to the other side of the car to try and pull him in. He's saying, no, please just let me lie on the ground, put me on the ground, hold me on the ground. Then as they're trying to get him in the car, he kicks off the other side of the car, kicks himself out onto the ground, and he's saying, please, no, just hold me on the ground. So basically, take from that what you will, but he's large part brought this on himself. Again, it's tragic what happened, but the whole aftermath of this, and I believe there are people at some level instigating all of this for a different purpose. I don't want to get into that right now, but there's plenty of, I'm no fan of police. I believe, if injustice becomes law, resistance becomes duty, but you got to pick your battles. If you're being arrested for something, even if you think you're in the right, it's not going to go well for you if you fight back. If you're being arrested for something, a lot of people being in this situation, like they're the guys with all the guns. Just follow their instructions and you're probably not going to die if you just do as you're told. Then you'll get your day in court. That's how the system works. There are a lot of examples you can pick from. This George Floyd one is an absolutely rubbish example in my opinion. There's a lot of examples of cops, that maybe didn't do the right thing, killed, people just out of, incompetence or malice. I don't think that's what happened here. Again, it's not good being arrested. You're going to achieve nothing by fighting back. If there's 2 or 3 officers and you, especially if you're, smacked out of your mind, just, comply, go with them, have your day in court and fight it there. Going to do another video soon on what I know YouTube's not letting people say a lot about it, but a very hot topic. They're just going to say it's the Kenosha kid. All I'll say on that, he was 17 years old, open carrying a rifle. There's some, conjecture whether that's, legal or not. What I think a lot of people don't remember, the Second Amendment, the whole Bill of Rights in America, right? It isn't giving you the right to anything. It's not giving those people the right to anything. What they were recognising when they made that document was these rights are given to you at birth by your creator, God, whatever you believe in. You're born with those rights, and that document was made to protect you from the government ever taking those rights from you. So, the Second Amendment says the right of the people to keep and bear arms. I think saying that, putting limitations on that if you're, under 18, I'm not American and I'm not an American constitutional lawyer, but I, think that sort of goes against the whole spirit of that, of the Second Amendment. Anyway, I'll just leave that there. I'll do another video on that, but on this George Floyd thing, do your own research, watch the police body cam footage, and just maybe everyone simmer down, because I do think other people are pulling the strings and instigating things. The way the media are covering this is an absolute joke, and it's not going to end well. In a way, I feel sorry for the idiots that are out in the streets causing all this trouble and think they want a revolution. It's not going to end the way that they think it's going to. Frankly, it's not going to end well for anybody. Everyone just maybe take a step back, look at what actually happened. The other, I'll talk about it in the next video. I just can't think. The fellow that was shot in the back 6 times is, when you really look into it, there's a lot more to the story that you're not being told. So, there's very, very few instances cops are just rolling up on people and just shooting them for no reason. And a lot of the time, those are white people. When you can find an example, a lot of time those are white people, and you don't get told about that. Not that that matters, but just don't know why or who's doing it, but everyone's, being played, being worked up, to be angry, be divided, be, fighting amongst ourselves. I don't know why. Just take a step back, really have a look at it with this George Floyd thing. He may have been a nice guy. I know a lot of nice guys that, do drugs and can't follow instructions, but when it boils down to it, he was on a lot of drugs, didn't follow instructions. When there's 2 or 3 or 4 cops there, with guns, and they're, just trying to do their job. If he had followed their instructions, he probably would have still been alive like the 2 other people that were in the car. So maybe everyone just simmer down. That's all I got to say on that. I just, really wanted to do an update on it after my last video, and that's it. So if you like this, if you want to see more, subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Cheers guys, stay safe out there.